we're going to set aside our weekly local business profile in honor of Good Friday. Instead, we're sharing one of the great artistic collections that Chattanooga has to offer. We're taking a tour of the stained glass windows at St. Peter and Paul's in downtown Chattanooga. Our guide is the Reverend James David Carter. Videographer Harrison Pirtle has the images for us.
The windows that are in the Basilica are from 1890. They were designed and manufactured by Louis Comfort Tiffany out of New York. There's 14 panels, 7 of which depict the life of St. Peter and 7 of which depict the life of St. Paul. There's something about a bright, colorful stained glass window that enlivens the soul. We have the glass that is tempered, fired with various minerals in it that create the different colors, but they include also on that some stencil drawing to make the details. When you look at the glass itself, the windows, they tell in individual panels the life of each of these saints through vignettes. They were interacting with our Lord Jesus or with His church or with the world. And so we can see the biblical passage that is referenced at the bottom of the window. So it's a neat little practice to come in and open up the scriptures and see it come alive in light and in color. I think we use stained glass windows because they're an image to us of the soul. They're an image to us of a soul that without the light of faith is dark, featureless. But when the light of faith dawns on that soul, a story starts to be told, and it's a beautiful story. It's a story of goodness. So the stained glass window is an instrument to tell the story of Jesus, to tell the story of the church. The first windows depict the call. So over here we have the call of St. Peter. There he is on the seashore. He's dropped his nets. Jesus is saying, "Come and follow me." So they're depicting the life of Peter through the biblical stories, ultimately to his martyrdom, where you'll see he's martyred upside down. But then you have the life of St. Paul. The first scene is the call of Saul, who becomes Paul. And then it goes through where Paul is teaching, Paul is doing miracles, and then finally Paul is shipwrecked on Malta, and it shows that whole scene. And then finally Paul's martyrdom. Again, that's what stained glass is about. It's art and faith coming together and telling the good news. And Louis Comfort Tiffany windows from the 1890s of this scale and this magnitude, they're priceless. So they're a great treasure of art for us.